are now on the Thales exhibit at the Paris Air Show 2013, and I'm with Laurent Duport, Director of Strategy and Business Development for the air defense activities of the Thales Group. Could you introduce the RAPIDFire to us, please?
Yes, so we are pleased to present the RAPIDFire, a new air defense gun. This is based on a 40mm caliber gun developed by Nexter, and we have developed a fire control and integrated this gun on a truck in order to have a very mobile air defense gun. The characteristic of this gun is that it's first very mobile, but also very accurate. It's a big change regarding air defense guns. In the past, the tendency was to have very high firing rates to try to reach a target. Now we have developed here a very accurate gun with a specific airburst ammunition, which gives a very high efficiency to the gun. It will be very efficient against aircraft, helicopters, but also smaller targets like UAVs. And in this case, the fact using a gun is a very good solution because it's cheaper than using missiles.
Can you describe the room we're sitting inside right now?
Yes, so we are not in the gun presently. We are in the tactical command and control that has in charge the coordination of several gun units. So we can deploy up to 6 gun units around this tactical C2. And here in this room, we at the same time we establish the air situation with information coming from radar, one of the CONTROLMaster radars from the Thales portfolio. We have the coordination with an upper level of command and control when the customer wants to integrate this system into a wider air defense system. And we have the capability, of course, to coordinate the guns. So for any threat, to select the best gun unit to fire on the target.
Can you go into some technical details regarding the gun, such as the capability to fire on the move, and also any capability to fire at ground targets?
So I mentioned the caliber, 40mm. This gives a very good range for air defense gun, typically 4,000 meters for this kind of gun. Firing on the move is possible with a gun. The best accuracy is reached when the gun is when the truck is stabilized. But in any case, we can fire on the move. You are right. We have also a capability to fire on ground targets. We have a set of ammunitions, different ammunitions. So we have an optimized airburst ammunitions dedicated to air targets, optimized for air targets. But we have also other ammunition such as darts, for example, to penetrate armored vehicles. So the gun is fully operational also against ground targets.
Can you tell us the reason why that system was developed, and also your outlook in the future for this system?
Okay, so I will come back in the past. 30 years ago, we had air defense guns in our portfolio. They were quite good solutions, but then we decided to stop because we were considering that the performance of these guns in air defense were poor, and we prefer to sell only missile systems. Considering the emergence of drones and probably the proliferation of drones in the coming years, we had to think differently of how we'll address these specific threats. I'm not talking of high altitude drones, but medium size or smaller size drones for which we will not employ missiles to defeat these drones. And that's one of the reasons why we have developed the gun. The second reason is that there is a big change in the technology. So I mentioned the accuracy of this gun. I mentioned the type of airburst ammunition, which gives now a very good performance, very good kill probability for the gun. So that's the rationale for coming back into air defense guns. There is a need, new threats, and there is also a technical solution. Then the future, we've launched officially the product during Eurosatory last year. End of last year, we conducted test firings of new airburst ammunitions. It was something we had to do during last year. So we did in December trials to prove the performance of this ammunition. And our next step is, before the end of this year, to have a live trial with these ammunitions to really demonstrate the full capability of the gun. And it will be, I will say, the final step for the qualification of the product.